9 times out of 10, they're pulling those needles out of sterile packaging. They've already been sterilized. Like I watched him pull it out of packaging. It was a head, like a what's it called? Like a whole piece, like a whole assembly that goes to his gun. It was proprietary. He probably buys them in bulk. Hello?
Hey, how you doing?
Doing good. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes.
What do you like about Trump?
Well, this is all my personal opinion. Yeah, yeah. The left is insane. You know it's me, right?
Yeah, you always say this is all my personal opinion.
Yeah,
Why do you
I'm
say that?
paranoid. I'm nuts. Yeah. Well, it's a disclaimer. Like how I say I'm not a doctor, I'm not giving you medical advice. They're disclaimers. Yeah, that's why I say it.
Okay.
Legal disclaimer. Yeah. Mhm.
Um. Okay. So, what do you want to talk about, John, or whatever your name is?
Paranoid.
Paranoid.
Yeah. Hmm.
Why do you think the
Yeah.
left is
Well,
insane?
see, here's what. Well, it's not really all your fault. Postmodernism, the Frankfurt School, Hollywood, and MTV has brainwashed you and made you crazy. And I know it's ironic I support Israel.
Okay,
But we can talk
Hollywood
about
has brainwashed
19.
me. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know. Here's what I think. I think that most people on the right are actually indoctrinated with like a religious ideology. They're actually
Well, hey,
brainwashed.
can I ask you something?
Sure.
When did you start thinking T women are women? What year?
Uh, when y'all started gaslighting us with this, I watched debates about it, like 2020ish.
Okay, so in 2020 you started thinking T women are women.
This is when I started to hear the arguments and how to treat trans people. Then I learned that I learned that that's how you treat them, so they don't kill themselves. Yeah.
Oh, well that's kind of a putting people under kind of a an emotional hostage now.
No, it's
I'm
not
good.
that hard to just use preferred
You have to wait.
pronouns.
Well, wait. You have to wait. You're saying we have to think this way, or they're going to unalive themselves. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I don't have to think anyway. I'm just a nice person, and if they have preferred
So
pronouns, I use
prior to
them.
well, this is your problem. Okay, you have a pathological altruism. Empathy is part of your problem.
Oh,
Okay,
empathy's bad now.
you think that because you stand up for marginalized communities such as black people and the LGBTQ FU community, you're virtuous. This is part of your problem.
That's my problem. That I stand up for
Yeah.
marginalized communities.
Well, it's pathological. Yeah. You think you're
Pathological.
virtuous because yes. You think and look what we
What
saw.
what
I
makes it untrue? If I think this way, what makes it untrue? What makes it not virtuous? That I stand up for the people you guys bash all the time.
okay. So prior to 2020, you did not think T women were women, right?
No,
That's
and
what you
prior to
said.
2020, you had no idea that these people existed. Did
Of
you?
course I did. It was just very rare. We've all seen the
They've
movie
always been
clips.
rare, right? Always been rare.
Wait a minute. What was that movie with Jodie Foster like what 35 years ago, Silence of the Lambs? T people have always been around. It was just much more rare.
Wait,
But you glamorize it.
who was trans in that movie?
Uh the Buffalo Bill.
Maybe, maybe. He was just
But
a
it was much more
cross-dresser. What do you
it was
think that all
it
people
was
who
much
dress
more
differently are just
rare.
trans?
It was just much more rare. That's all I'm trying to
What
tell
are you
you.
talking? That you don't
I'm
even know what you're
telling you
talking about. You don't even know what you're talking about. He was not.
don't
He was a cross-dresser, dude.
you're crashing out. Don't do it. It's okay.
This is
Okay?
okay. Let me tell you about something. Okay, this is a categorical error, and you guys will never shake the accusations of being bigots or racists as long as you keep lumping people into the same pot like this and just saying they're all the same.
I believe in tolerance. I've told you this, okay? I just
Yeah.
think there's
Can you tell me how you practice tolerance? In what ways? Where do you give it? Like, what ways do you give? Where's your compromise?
well, I think that people should try to be straight, but if they can't be, that's okay. That's my tolerance. Well, let me ask you this, okay?
What?
Well, just hang on. Let me ask you a question, okay? I like to drink alcohol. I drink a lot of alcohol, okay? And I also like to have affairs with married women. Are those choices?
Sure.
Those are choices.
Alcoholism could be a disease if you're very alcoholic. Then there could be something there.
Well. Okay. So part of my ancestry is Irish, and a very small part too is Native American. So there probably is a genetic predisposition. But ultimately, I choose to drink alcohol, don't I? But
Uh,
you don't think being GAY is a choice, do you? Or is it a
I
choice? I
think
think
that
it is.
you know just as much as I do. I've already heard you talk about it. That there are genetic markers that give you a predisposition towards being gay or even trans. Those things do exist, and
Sure.
it doesn't mean you're
I agree.
100% going to be gay. But these things it means you're more likely to, just like you'd be more likely to have heart disease or more likely to be schizophrenic. These things you can inherit, but it doesn't mean you're 100% going to have that.
I'm just
And you can't.
asking you,
There's
do
no
we
reason to try to stop being gay. In my opinion, I think it's
all
immoral.
genetic?
Like it's not amoral or moral. It is immoral. Like it means nothing. Like it's just as important as me ranting to you about me seeing straight people everywhere. You'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? This is normal. But this is
Well,
what
let me
you're doing.
okay,
You're
okay,
going
so
off
is
about
it
gay people.
okay, is it okay? So you're saying it's not a choice, right? But I just gave, but I think it is a choice. I think all behavior is a choice, right? Or no?
No.
Okay, so is me drinking alcohol and having affairs with married women a choice?
Um, To a degree, yes,
To a
but not
degree.
all behaviors, right? You're just listing two. But if you have certain disorders, those behaviors are not a choice. If you feel very distressed when somebody like you calls them the wrong pronouns, misgenders them on purpose because you're just this like virtue signaling warrior, I guess. Then go for it. But me being a nicer person, it takes like probably
I
0.1%
told
of my
you,
mental
yeah.
bandwidth. Excuse me.
This is
It takes 0.1% of my mental bandwidth to be nice to people, and it just snowballs into greater things. The stuff you do snowballs into horrible things, like people getting killed or just unaliving themselves.
yeah. See that's okay. So we have to on the right. We have to agree with your deranged, insane, totalitarian ideology
It's
because
not an
otherwise
ideology. It's just
you're gonna unalive
science.
yourself. Is that?
Yes, it's
Okay.
just science. So here's the best treatment for it.
Let's talk about science. Okay, go
Yeah,
ahead.
the best treatment is gender affirming care for for people with gender dysphoria. Do you disagree?
It's a mental illness.
And what's the prescription for it?
Um, there are very rare exceptions of gender
What I'm sorry.
dysphoria.
What is the prescription? What is the best outcomes? What do we give people with gender dysphoria? What do we do for them? What does the DSM-5 say to do?
Psychiatry.
No.
No,
No.
just let them do it.
Gender affirming care.
Oh, so they should mutilate themselves? Is that your idea?
That's not the only type of gender affirming care.
Oh, what else is there?
There's painting your fingernails, changing your name, changing your pronouns, things that you just
Hormones.
can't stand. So if you don't want to give them affirmation in those ways, maybe they will do things with surgery to affirm their gender.
Okay, so wait. You think T women are women, right?
Sure.
No, they're not. No, it's a mental illness.
Oh,
It's
okay.
Listen, look, Sam Harris would call this moral confusion, okay? This is a pathological altruism, okay?
Okay.
This
I don't
is
know. I don't know what that means, but if I were just a
I'll tell
doctor,
you.
if I were a
Okay, I'll tell
doctor,
you.
and this is what the doctors say to prescribe people who are mentally ill, like you say, but they have a mental condition. It's not ill. If they have a condition and the prescription for this is to just treat them kindly, that's what I'm gonna do. It doesn't break my heart. Whatever's wrong with you is something else. I think normal people would know to
Okay.
intuitively just treat these people kindly.
Let me give you this example, okay? All right. So you think that that they that
Thank you,
that,
Brooks.
that they them cannot control their behavior, all right? So do P3DOs control their behavior?
Yes, I think
They
that
should,
they're.
right?
Yes, of
Fucking
course.
equal, isn't
And
it?
some of them don't, right? Some of them can't, so we got to lock them up, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So
As we should.
I don't know. I think I won that one, huh?
Okay, let me give you another example. So if being okay, so you think it's consenting adult, so it's okay, right? So should a 30-year-old son, is that okay for them to have an S relationship with their 60-year-old mother? Is that okay?
No, it's everywhere in the Bible, though.
Why not?
Why does the
Why is
Bible
that
say it's okay?
Why is that not okay if they're consenting adults?
You said with a mother son relationship, because the power dynamic,
Yeah.
would not be
Oh,
right. The power dynamic, yes, the power dynamic there with a mother figure towards a son,
Okay, well,
the consent would not be
Okay, wait.
organic.
Let me give you another example. How about one sister is 25 and the other is 30? Is that okay?
The power dynamic with sisters. If
Why would
they're
that be a
sisters,
power-
then fine, go for it. If they're sisters, go for it. What are the bad outcomes of sisters dating?
Subjective.
Can you tell me what the bad outcomes of sisters dating is?
Well, it's.
You just think it's
inappropriate.
icky?
Well, this
Why
is
do you
what
want
I'm
to go
saying
around telling
about-
everybody what the fuck to do, dude, when it doesn't hurt you?
Oh, okay. So invest. Just put a C where the V is. That's okay with you?
I'm sorry?
Are two sisters who want to be together in a relationship and have actual relations? Is that okay with you?
Yeah, what are the bad outcomes of that? Can you tell me?
Well, it's odd, and I think there would probably
That's
be a
it?
situation.
So you want to get in their business because you think it's weird?
So wait. Oh, okay. So it's okay.
Yeah,
what
it's
you're
fine. What's the bad outcome of it?
Okay. So two sisters together is okay with you?
Sure.
Okay.
What's
Okay.
wrong with that?
So
You
that's
can't even
why-
articulate why it's bad. You're just dancing around it.
Okay. So family members having actual relations is okay with you?
No, that's a very broad statement. We went very
No,
we went
that's the example I gave you.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
the example.
Because I say a sister relationship is not good, bad, right, or wrong, because there's no bad outcomes to point to, doesn't mean that I condone all familial relationships. That is dumb. That is a very broad brush you're painting with there, guy.
Wait, so what familiar relationships would be okay? What would not be?
Ones
okay?
with bad outcomes, ones where
What's the bad
consent
outcome?
and power dynamic is not right.
So sisters are not power dynamic, right?
If you're the same age and they're sisters, then no.
Okay, so a sister who is 25 who wants to have actual relations with her 30-year-old sister, that is okay.
That's not okay. No.
Why not?
Because the older sister would have a power dynamic in congruency.
Really?
Yeah, at least I can articulate my position. You can't. You're just like, you like
no.
this. And you're just like, look how icky this is. That's you. You're like 14 years old in this conversation.
Look, this is why I compare it to the LGBTQ FU community. This is why I compare it to it, okay? You think it's okay.
No, I just told you how that's not okay. Why are you saying I think it's okay?
Okay, so why is being LGBTQ FU okay, but two sisters is not? What's the difference?
I told you the power dynamic is there.
Oh,
So can you tell me in the power dynamic problem in a two consenting adults that aren't related?
A few years difference is a power dynamic?
Yes,
Really?
if you're growing up together, yes. If you're in the same
so
household, yes.
A 25-year-old doesn't have a choice? Really?
I'm not saying that they don't have a choice. They don't have an
It's
organic
just-
choice.
Look.
They don't have an
This is-
actual consent. Do you think a 50-year-old man should date a 18-year-old girl?
How old is this man?
50.
50 and 18?
Yeah.
It's not something I would do personally, but
You think it's
that's
okay though?
Yes, that's
Yeah, that's why you're gross. You're disgusting.
Wait, so the 18-year-old can't make the decision?
No.
Why not?
No, you are definitely predatorial if you're double plus that person's age. You're predatorial.
I told you I would not.
I'm not
personally
saying
do
you
it.
personally. I'm just saying why it's wrong for everybody. You can't say that? You can't figure out how that's bad?
If it's legal, why is it wrong?
That's horrible, dude.